What's good? It's Jagozi. It's Friday, December 15th, 2017, and we're going to look at a lot of coded propaganda from your Masonic government. Right here, we have this actor. He's supposed to be Trump's pick to be the judge, and he's stumped by Law 101 questions. So if you learn the first introductory class in law school or pre-law in undergrad, this is why they made the headline like this. This is why they gave you the Law 101 detail. Because your news is all by the numbers propaganda. It is absolutely nothing else. It's not even news. News is just a fancy euphemism for Jesuit order run propaganda. So before we go any further, just see the 11, the 29, pi, substitute both of those. We'll get back to that, but I want to keep the 101 in our minds. I just want to show you the name of this actor. During his testimony, Matthew Spencer Peterson, who currently serves as commissioner on the Federal Education Commission, just as more of the mocking that the education system sucks ass on purpose and all that. He was asked a string of questions by John Kennedy, Kennedy 33, about his experience in trials, and he just couldn't, answer them correctly. Guys, it's all the same narrative. Johnson did the same thing. All these people, Randy Johnson, and it's not just him. They purposely don't answer questions well, all for a narrative. So Matthew Spencer Peterson, M is the 13th letter, 1 plus 3 is 4, A is the first letter, T is the 20th. So you add them all together. So 2 plus 0 is 1. So you do that, his name becomes 101. And then the propaganda, Trump picked to be judged for life, stumped by law, 101 questions. Just another very clear example. There's plenty more here. Let's go back to the 1129. This is propaganda about Donald Trump. 101, by the way, is the 26 prime number. Assassin 101, Mason 26. Trump sums to 29. And in that same method, pi sums to 11. Why do we have the numbers for pi and time on Trump all cycle circles? Because Donald Trump is a character actor playing the role of Saturn, the Keeper of Time. I say it every single video because your federal government keeps proving me right every single time. Look at this. Senator John Kelly, SD 226, just all part of this narrative. It's all numerical ritual. If you're about 226, you get 93, the number for Saturn. And you'll see a really good example if you don't see it already. What happened February 26th of 1993? The World Trade Center bombings. This is another clear image, for example, Saturnian ritual. Saturn sums to 119 using the Francis Bacon method, taking into account the capital letter. Donald Trump elected on 11/9. 9/11 happened 11/9. 3,119 days later, 9/11 happens from the 93 bombing. That's the 444th prime number. And Masonic sums to 444. So does killing. So does all their 74 words. Because 74 times 6. Planned. So applying that same knowledge, then you see why we get this. Trump 25. If we can go back and do it. We saw Trump sums to 25 like time at 225. 225, a big number in Trump as well, and this ongoing Western Wall Tisha B'Av ritual they're doing. It's also 145 seconds. See, look, 844. There's a lot of death, killing, murder numbers on this. mean, this is all coming out and did with 44 numerology. 64, 46, kill 64, sacrifice 46, kill 44, chaos 19, chaos 46. Revelation 3:7 talking about the key of David, Tisha B'Av 37, Israel 37. And then, of course, they did with 27 numerology, ritual. Matthew 27. Now we have Matthew, the first book of the Bible. That's what they named this actor out of or after. Donald Trump, the 44th person to be president, the 44th king of Israel, is also playing the role as. See, in this play, these actors play multiple roles. Donald Trump's playing the role of Saturn. He's playing the role of the 44th king of Israel, grouping the Goyim into 2,800 slaves for his employers, the Zionist Jews. He's also playing the role, of course, Donald Trump's plan, or Donald Trump, the actor. But this is Satan's plan. See how they have it in quotes? This is why I put in a gematria here. Whenever they put these little quotes, "will do not qualify next," there's special gematria behind them. Likewise, Jeff Mateer will do his name. So, following comments that have surfaced where he called transgender children part of Satan's plan. That's what Jeff Mateer said in the narrative. He's just an actor. So, Satan's plan, sums to 27, like Matthew. First, sums to 27. See, we have Matthew 27:36, the reflection 63, the first book of the New Testament. And now we're talking about Satan's plan. Is this even the same piece of propaganda? Yes, it is, about Matthew. So I hope you see how they're doing it. 117, if you're out 45, you get 117. Talk about Mr. 45. Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, 143. 153, the 17th triangular number. So the sum of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 all the way up to 17 gives you 153. That's also the miraculous catch number from the New Testament with the 27 books. I hope you see how this is working. The key of David, always referring to this as well. Always in their rituals. The key of David 63. The key of David from the New Testament. That's what I was getting at. Again, Satan. Synagogue of Satan. This is who's putting on this propaganda. On a date with 64 numerology. You get, well, on a date with no matter which numerology, we always get propaganda from the synagogue of Satan. I gotta make that clear. So what I say we're gonna do, not qualified, and then Jeff Mateer, and then we'll close this piece of propaganda, move something else. 133 like government, 191 like Society of Jesus. They're saying the Society of Jesus is your government with their time rituals, time 61. Oh my goodness. Society of Jesus 56. Reflection at 65, like we have. It's perfect. That's exactly what they're telling you right here. I mean, they're telling you more always, but the Jesuit order is who runs this propaganda. The Catholic Church. This is Catholic propaganda. It is Jewish propaganda. It is Masonic in nature. 191, the 43rd prime. They are the Masonic order within the Catholic Church. Masonic, of course, 29. Jewish, 29. Up in their propaganda at 1129. Identifying with pi, cycles, circles. They love it. So before I forget this, no, let's stick with this. We'll get there. Jeff Mateer, that's the last thing. We can do Brett Talley too. White House 133. Jeff Mateer, 181, the 42nd prime, Freemason 42, Jesuit 42, Zionism, Satan 55. We just talked about 44, and it was 44 numerology, killed Donald Trump with this connection. Chaos 89, the 11th Fibonacci number. And then right here we have the 10th Fibonacci number. And then the number 44. If you write out 44, for those new, you get 144. Just like if you write out this date, what date is that? April 4th, 144. And then do not ignore the 63, 153 pairing. This is the reshuffling of 135, the double 63. This is the number for time, 144. We'll go back to the key of David. Brett Talley. So the guy in question, if you do his different name gematria, the actors who couldn't answer the law questions, Mr. Spencer 44, by the way. His name also comes to 67, like Freemasonry, like blood sacrifice. 157, the 37 prime. You know, just do more of this yourself. I want to move on to the next thing. There's been a lot of the same bullshit. So I'd love to thank Barry White for pointing me onto this. He told me he wanted to see a little bit about Get Smart. He knows how it's coded. Wants to see some of my insight. Well, all I've seen on this is, of course, there's so much more, but what I wanted to share is Barbara Feldon. She's Agent 99. If you type out Barbara Feldon, this is why she's Agent 99. Her name sums to 99. He's in alphabetical order. He's the second letter, all that. Just like if you're out 13. And she's still alive, too. So she very well can die by the numbers 99, die by the numbers 33, because she's born March 12th in 1933. 1 plus 2 is 3, so 3 and 33. 33 times 3 is 99, Agent 99. You see how this Masonic actor is by the numbers? Now, I haven't looked at anything else about her. But, born in a place with 119, Gematria. Saturn 119, the keeper of time 25, the 25th prime. That's the 86 primes reflection. Kill number 44, God, Satan 55, She's going to die soon. She's 84. That's been a faithful number for a lot of their agents. So, of course, there can be more. There's obviously more to the riddle. Just because all the other actors have died at 84 doesn't mean she will. But, it's something to keep in mind. If he wants to research someone, Barbara Feldon. Edward Platt, he's another one of the actors inside the show, Get Smart. So this show, it satirizes the secret agent genre. And that's why Barry brought it up, because, our research, we're looking at how all these government employees are nothing else than a bunch of secret agents. That's exactly what they are. So they give you this secret agent propaganda, these movies and shit to, blind you, obfuscate your head, confuse you for the truth, / mock you. And again, just look at these pictures. If you really can't see how these are just actors, there's something wrong with you. Oh my goodness. It's always a fucking play with these fuckers. But Edward Platt, he dies. He was born February 14th, died March 19th. So that's 319 in Satanic Gematria, killing 319, Masonic 319. He dies 33 days from his birthday. Masonry 33, Order 33, Secrecy 33. It's also 4 weeks, 5 days, Ritual 45. 33 is a sacrificial number, Jesus Christ dying at 33. So you see that. He played the chief. Let's just see what that sums to before we 46, sacrifice 46, kill 64, Thelema, Catholic 35. Let's play more of that riddle. Guys, there's literally mountains and mountains of research. This shit is so heavily detailed and coded, and way in advance before it even comes out. Get Smart 113, the dishonest number, green screen mainstream, 103, the 27th prime, America 50, 31, the 11th. But really wanted to show you that Agent 99. I mean, the show premiered on September 18th. 1 plus 8 is 9. 99. Man. They even said she's a character actress. No different than the people in the White House. So I know I have some other things up. I always miss stuff when I don't. Okay, KKK. See how KKK reversing alphabetical order and reducing sums to 21? There is propaganda about the KKK right here. Protesters clash with KKK members. What happens when a Klansman met a black man in Charlottesville, updated 521, and just not even that. This is propaganda on the main user interface of the software application about Klansman meeting a black man in Charlottesville. It's just racially charged propaganda. This is what they're feeding you. And they're feeding you somehow some idiot can't answer basic questions because that's who Trump's picking. Trump doing another dumb thing, your president. And then here we have, the tax reform, how they're just going to suck away all more of your money. The rich assholes are going to pay less. You're going to work and slave harder and pay more and all that. The whole shebang. And then they're all mocking you while they're doing it. So this lawyer guy who can't answer not lawyer, but education guy, Spencer, can't even answer the questions. I calculated from Donald Trump's birthday to this. This is what I got. Since then, I didn't really look much more into it. It's a span of 185. I think Donald Trump has a 185 name. Like, not just Donald Trump, his full name. Whatnot. You do the research, please. His full name sums to 322, going back to religion, going back to what everything dear to them. Masonic, the synagogue of Satan. Guys, the whole news, this whole system, the whole making these same washed up narratives about people can't answer questions and people following closely, talking about it, it's one big religion. The same gang, the Jesuits, before the age of fast speed internet, before the age of the TV, the 42, before CNN and other Zionist Jew mainstream media, what did they use? They used the Bible, they used religion, they used the Quran, they used everything, any holy text, and they say what's in here is exactly what it is. You cannot question it. See how they've written it over and over again, rewritten it, changing the words, controlling you with it, with their other laws, their rules, their doctrines, the concept of sin and confession and retribution, and all this shit. It's just control. That's why church and control have those similar matrices and all that. So I just want to finish off with some of my recent blog posts. So this is mine. This is from Clifford. Definitely check out his channel, Clifford Eberhardt. Check out his blog too. Puts out really great knowledge about the Zionist Jew tyranny, exposing it. Look, Ed Lee, the first Asian American mayor. Check out these links. Derek made videos too about this. Guys, that's the thing. We're a team of researchers putting out this knowledge. It's not just me. It's not just, a couple other people. We're a good number now. We need more. So the acting mayor right now, London Breed, Ed Lee, died 123 days after her 43rd birthday. And he was the 43rd mayor, killing 43, Masonic 43. This actor coming out now, the acting mayor. Guys, they also do this to mock you. I'm telling you right now. Like, I know the real meaning of acting mayor. I know why, why. But I'm also saying, they're straight up telling you she's acting. 4 months and 1 day. Did with 41 numerology. Italy, the 43rd mayor, and did with 43 numerology. Is happening. So, there you have it. I mean, look, and then to top it off, they did a little reshuffling pattern in the reverse ordinal. Unbelievable. So this man died, okay? Anyone who's not taking this shit seriously, this man, at least according to the narrative, died. I mean, he could have faked the death or anything else, but it doesn't matter. They're reporting deaths of this. The mayor is now gone. I mean, what if he was actually doing something? He's now gone by the numbers, replaced with his actor. I mean, he was also an actor. And then see how they're synced up like this? It's one big show. This shit needs to end. I am sick of living in a world where it's a bunch of Jesuit, Zionist Jews crafting everything by the fucking numbers, giving us a bunch of lies and nonsense. I mean, look at this. I'm done. This is still so stupid. Great job, Clifford. Guys, you need to be watching his channel, following his work. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. And then sharing it too. This is how we wake up the world with this type of stuff. Well, something at 54. Full name is London Nicole Breed, middle name 32, and it was 32 numerology, Jenna 32. Federal government with her name, always branding their propaganda. She's just a walking iteration of propaganda from your federal government run by the Freemasons. So in the prime cipher, so how using alphabetical order, A is 1, B is 2. Well, now you just do A is the first prime number, B is the second prime number. You know what I'm saying? Again, like Z is the 26 letter, 101, the 26 prime number. We were talking about that with that actor. So, also, I have to say, think about the upcoming Super Bowl with the Eagles, the Church in Philadelphia about some of the 101. Now we have Mr. 101 coming out. I'm glad I said that. But anyway, London Breed and Saturn, something 317. That's the 66 prime number. Revelation, the 66th book of the New Testament. Or no, the 66th book of the Bible is the 27th of the New Testament. 66 books in the total Bible. If you're out 33, you get 66. Likewise, the 166 connection. So 166 is the octal of 118 and the duo of 222. So, there's different bases of numbers. So then London born on 118, Ed Lee dying in a total span of 222 days from his birthday. And remember, her name's Sumption 166. So pretty much they took these base relationships and played around with this with their actors and killing them and putting them in the office. It's how it works. Excellent work. And this one, perfect. I'm glad we got to this one, the Dr. Pepper one, another one from Clifford. It's just more Freemasonic poison given to you by the tyrants by the numbers. And this is such a clear example. How far went this video? 23 minutes. All right, this is perfect way to end. Unless the next blog post we see is also cool to talk about. So, see who owns and operates it. Your federal government. We all know they operate these companies. I mean, federal government, 85. Introduced in 85. Freemasonry, 58. Reflection. With the caramel coloring in there, that's legitimate poison. All my science people, stuff is honestly poison. But if you like the, Dr. Pepper, yeah, it tastes good. I'm not saying don't, I'm not saying banish it forever. It's your body, your choice. So Dr. Pepper is known for its 23 flavors. We all know that. If you're at Dr. Pepper, you get 53, just like 23 flavors. So you get the flavors gematria In reduction, you add 3 and the 2. This is purposeful, so purposeful. Here goes my favorite part. So Dr. Pepper, using the alphabetical order, sums to 98. First served in December 12th, or December 1st, 1985, a date with 98 numerology. 23 flavors using alphabetical order sums to 116. It was also a date with 116 numerology. Dr. Pepper, 23 flavors. It's when it's first coming out, and that's what its main fucking thing. Clear as day. And then the creator, Charles C. 33, the Freemason, he's a compass and square pin. So that is the whole takeaway. Not only do we see how coded clearly by gematria and date numerology, Dr. Pepper came out into the market, into the world, was manifested by this Freemason, by these Zionist Jews. He's wearing a fucking compass and square pin. Charles C. Alderton. So I hope you understand who is running all these companies, all these products. Yes, whenever you're buying Dr. Pepper, you're handing over the Freemasons your money. There's cheaper, freer ways of getting Dr. Pepper, of course, but again. And I just want to talk about this. This is where we're going to end. This is why I wanted to show. Another 226, 93 pairing, just like we started the video with. The S&P 500. This is the stock market index, or at least one of them. Operator, federal government. It's by the numbers. God, Satan 55 with the 505 constituents. Large cap market. As of September 30, 2017, the market cap is $22.6 trillion. Another example. One more time. $226 sums to 93. And the February 26, 1993 bombing, that Donald Trump propaganda, this attorney and actor with the 511-day campaign, Saturday 511, in Jewish gematria, they had that at 226, they were in there. Now we have the 22.6 trillion as of September 30. This is not a coincidence whatsoever. This is undeniable evidence at how they love that numerical pairing. Also notice the S&P 500, if you just write it out, so S in reverse reduction 8, P is 2. So if you write out S&P 500 in reverse reduction, you get 82. And then S is 1, that's the 19th letter, 1 plus 9 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. P is the 16th letter, 1 plus 6 is 7. S&P 500 in that same method, but you're not reducing this time because you're writing out the whole thing. So it's kind of hard to get 17 in reduction. You get 17. You don't count the 0. So 1, 7, 17 in this method, 8, 2, 82 in that method. This is why they have to be the 500. This is why it's a numerical dance every time with your federal government. I cannot stress it enough. Founded on, as I always teach, always finding shit with the 34, 43. I mean, this time they got both of them. Jewish, 34. Masonic, 43. (1957) Scottish Rite 57, Jews 57, Moon 57, 1957. A date with 29 numerology, Masonic 29, Jewish 29. Synagogue of Satan 64. Freemasonic 63. Agenda 32. So I really hope Masonic Jewish 38, the Reflection 83. I really hope now you see how this shit is honestly like always crafted by the numbers. There's no exceptions. Like, if you really want to find exceptions, go find exceptions. You won't find any. You won't find any. Matthew Spencer Peterson, born 197, the 45th prime. 30-minute video. That's like my maximum I like to do now. I used to make 45-minute videos, hour-long videos. Those are cool. But I've talked about a lot of shit. But it's 46, 47. So, in conclusion, this is fake news propaganda. See? Mitch McConnell making the goofy face again. See? And Paul Ryan making that same disappointed sad face again. If you haven't seen my video talking more about Paul Ryan, how on a date with 45, 36, and 18 numerology, he comes out and says, fuck it. He says, I'm out of here. I'm done with this bullshit in the Republican Party, White House. That was yesterday. So that was the 14th of December, 2017. See how we get the 36, 45, 18, just we get here. And then I talk about how Mitch McConnell's always making some goofy, retarded face, mocking you further. And then Paul Ryan's always making the same, this disappointed face. We can see how he's just kind of like, and then look, we get it right here again. Final tax reform bill released. Just, as it gets released, this guy's, the mocking's too much. Oh, come on. Can these people stop proving me right? That's the whole point. Why can't they, no one can even come and be like, you're just seeing things. How am I just fucking seeing things? Are you guys seeing this? What the fuck was that? In the 311 video, 311, the 64th prime number, Synagogue of Satan 64, reflection of 113, dishonest green screen mainstream, this Zionist Jew right here, giving the 113, Wolf Blitzer, oh my goodness. Again, chaos in the White House, updated at 6:19. It's like I wanted to stop this now and just make a new video just talking about this again. So anyone got to this point, you're probably going to see another video just like this. But people need to see. This shit's fucking retarded. Peace out.